What's up, guys? Jacob Rothenberg here, doing on my end a light night video on Kindle publishing. I wasn't really planning on doing a video today, but then I watched to hear my man, Mr. Shahi, and he brought out a great point with Kindle publishing right now with the current state of it. Unlike other people, I'm willing to give shout outs to other good publishers who are, focusing on long-term aspects of their business, how to make it sustainable without doing any crazy wrong shit. Mr. Shahi here knows what he's doing, and he brought out some great points. So check out his channel if you want. He has no idea that I'm giving him some shout outs, but he brought up a great point, and I'm gonna kind of rip off what he mentioned in his video. So what I want to take a look at real quickly, guys, and what I'm going to talk about is just, first off, let me say, I know that this might come off as me trying to manipulate everyone into going into fiction, and that I'm just kind of like bashing nonfiction constantly, but all I ask is you listen to what I'm saying, logically think about it, and come to your own conclusions. All right? What I'm going to mention and talk about today is just how Kindle publishing right now, in a lot of keywords, is getting diluted. Meaning, everyone has a course on Kindle publishing, and in any said course, there's going to be a set series of strategies to follow of what usually worked best for X course creator with their supposed earnings. So, real or not, I'm not here to judge that right now. That's not the point of this video. But, okay, you have said winning strategy on how to approach Kindle publishing. Now, imagine 300 people trying to apply that strategy for popular keywords. What do you ultimately get? And what you'll ultimately get, and I'm looking at this for audiobooks in particular, if we were to look up a popular keyword like intermittent fasting, okay, you're going to get books that were just newly produced. Like this one's from August, but this one's from a couple weeks ago. This one's from last week. This one's from last week. This one's from last week. This one's from 2 weeks ago, okay? This one's from last week. What you're going to see, guys, is just this constant pumping out of content for what was usually known as profitable keywords. And sure, they're profitable, but can you see what would happen if you were to produce your own book for said profitable keyword? Okay, you can be the hot topic for the next 2 weeks, but where are all the audiobooks from December? Where are all the audiobooks from maybe November? Like, maybe you can spot them, but notice here, everyone is trying to stuff now their keywords in the title and subtitle because, quite honestly, that's what Audiobook Income Academy teaches. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what works best with the current algorithm on audible.com, is it does help to put the keywords you want to rank for in the title of your book. You got to directly do that, and that does help. But now, everyone knows that strategy. Everyone knows how to optimize their books that way, and now everyone's applying it, and everyone's got a cookie-cutter way of approaching their books, where now everyone's got fake reviews. Okay, why I say they're fake is because how is it? Like, okay, I'm not here to debate the whole ethics of whether for ACX of reviews are, legal or not. That's not the point. But what I'm going to say is everyone can get at least 25 codes for a book, slap on the reviews. Okay, there's no barrier to entry to do it. Everyone can get fake reviews for their book on ACX. Everyone can stuff their title and subtitle, and everyone can easily do this. Like everyone is literally doing it right now, okay? So can you see how maybe pumping out books for popular keywords is just not going to work? And I'm showing this for audiobooks currently because, like people have mentioned, and as you might know with Kindle publishing, yes, audiobooks is the current gold rush for everyone trying to cash in and make money. But all the miners are here. All the panners are here. Everyone's trying to make a buck. So with that, everyone is going to be releasing audiobooks following the same criteria with no barrier of entry on how to do it. Okay? Why is it that everyone's trying to promote a course where everyone can do it? It's so simple. You're going to make money so fast with so few books. Sounds too good to be true. And even if it were true at one point, and I'm sure it was true at one point, if everyone is doing it, it's going to dilute your results. Okay? And I'm not here to bash audiobooks too, guys. This applies to paperbacks and ebooks too for nonfiction. And for purposes of not ruining anyone's keyword, I'm choosing intentionally a keyword that is trademarked and that you should not and cannot publish for. Okay, just to make an example. I guess this is the new Fortnite. I'm producing guides on Red Dead Redemption 2 because everyone's doing it now. It's kind of crazy. It sells well, not as well as Fortnite, but it's still solid to where you can put a 60-page guide in it and it's profitable, easily profitable. But what I want you to take a look, guys, is how everyone literally has the same damn guide. All right, everyone's literally following the same cookie cutter format of how to produce their guide. Even their covers look the freaking same. All right, this is just like, this can make you a flash in the pan success for the short term, but can you see if in the long term, in 6 months from now, 200 new guides coming out, how will your guide stand out when there's 200 other guides for the same keyword? Okay, you can make money for this keyword in 1 or 2 months, but unless you can maintain the top ad listing for your campaign for this keyword, you will fall out for this keyword in 1 or 2 months. All right, and I'll make another point too. This is the always common. No, I'm gonna not use the ketogenic diet because that gets bashed on a lot. Let's do Python programming books. All right. Now this is something that's less diluted, but the point still remains that you've got this bundle from 2018. You've got this bundle from 2018. It's just going to be hard to stand out for keywords like this that everyone knows about. That's just that anyone can publish on. Now, is it not possible to make a profit with this? It's still possible, and I know how to do it. But my point still remains. Why are you going to buy a course where it's got a set rule of strategies that's going to promote making you long-term success with Kindle publishing? How can that be if everyone has a copy of that course, or it's popular enough to where it's been popularized as the approach you need to take with Kindle publishing? It's just not going to be sustainable. Okay, so like we saw here, these books are certainly going to be profitable until they fall off for next week's books that get put out on intermittent fasting. And I can just tell you straight up, there's just no way that these books have longevity, guys. And this is what I stress about the longevity or lack thereof with nonfiction. And anyone in nonfiction can tell you, I'm not trying to be biased, especially for popular keywords, unless you have an audience you can market to, unless you have a brand that's set and established, you will not have longevity for your books. It's just not going to happen. Unless you have like this forum or this fan club. Let's say let's just pretend that this was a non-trademark keyword. Let's just say the rules didn't apply. Unless you have a fan club or a website that drives traffic, okay, you can produce guide 1, and then let's say you can produce guide 2 and market that. Good. Then you can have longevity for your books and you can make a profit with Kindle publishing. But if you're going to be just pumping out books the same way as everyone else, the gold rush will not last. And so, guys, that's one of the reasons, aside from others, why I'm using fiction publishing as my go-to now for building a brand and getting into making money on Amazon. Is yes, there is higher income potential, but with that, look, if there is no such thing as a perfect business opportunity, okay? So yes, I can't hype up fiction all I want, sure, but let's say I'm gonna do here, just to give you a better idea of what romance really should look like. If anyone tells you that a 12-year-old can make $20,000 a month with just 30 books, either they are lying to you or they're telling you the truth, but the methods are so easy that they'll be so popular, everyone's going to use them, and the work's going to get diluted on how to do it. And the method at some point will not work. Can you see what I'm saying? So, whereas with fiction, there's a higher barrier to entry. I could teach you everything I freaking know about fiction, but if you don't have the funds to not only produce the work, produce the content, but to also build an audience, what good would my teachings do for you? Okay? That's why fiction publishing is not popular, guys, as a business opportunity, is that it's not for everybody. Very few people can pull it off, and even fewer people can pull it off successfully without losing their ass. It's so easy to lose money, guys, with advertising and making missteps with fiction, that it really comes to a point of having a coach to guide you towards profitability. Because even at the coach's level, it's still not easy to navigate towards profitability. That's just the truth. So, guys, I always keep it straight. I'm not here to deceive you or fool you. I'm just telling you straight up. Like, what I'm doing is high risk. It's not going to work for most people. I have no problems admitting that because it's the truth. All right? That's why I really have no problems mentioning that, because my focus is to make money from Kindle publishing. That's what I like to do, and that's what I want to do. So, admitting to you the downfalls and the drawbacks, the real drawbacks of either nonfiction or fiction, is okay with me, because I don't have an agenda. I'm going to make money from the books. And if and when I'm ready to promote fiction as, something I want to coach or put a paid course on, it's secondary to me. So I don't have a problem. I'm not going to make a living from the courses, all right? I'm going to do just fine doing the books. So I have no problem telling you how it really is, okay? It doesn't bother me. So that's what I've got to say, guys. Again, I'm not trying to be biased. Just think of what I've told you and actually look at some popular keywords and notice the trends. They're getting diluted. People are pumping out books. And what you need to do is not pump out books. Instead, call your shots carefully. And this is why it's more important than ever to build a brand on Amazon. Build a pre-existing audience if and when you can for something that you can do successfully on. I would say publish a book first in something that's not super obviously profitable like this. If you can find a profitable keyword that's kind of low-key and then build an audience after that, then you're set. So try that. Get a book set up. see if it's profitable and something a little bit hush, something that's a little bit low key. Then build a fan club around that topic, and then promote your future works to that. That's what I'm going to say. So, in case you want to learn how to put together an email list, how to build a landing page, all that good stuff, you go to thepublishingevolution.com. It's my free course on how to do everything Kindle publishing the right way. It's literally free, guys, where you just click here at thepublishingevolution.com, you join, you get the free course, and you get the free Facebook group that's almost 400 members strong. And once we hit 500 members, we'll be putting out a free fiction course. So that's my piece for today, guys. Keep working at it. If you have any questions on publishing, leave comments either in the video here or in the Evolution Facebook group. So until then, I'll see you all later.